Welcome back to Homesteading and Healing with Alyssa. It's that time of year. Chick season has begun. The chicks have just arrived this morning. They already got their water dirty with the shavings. Hello, buddy. For the water, after the first day, I lift it up a little bit so it's harder for them to get the shavings in it. But the first day, I like them to be able to access it as easily as possible because they're kind of in shock. The other thing is, because I use these heat plates, they get confused. So you just kind of teach them to go under if they're not drinking. And then they figure out how to go under by themselves and on top as well. So yesterday, because I knew the chicks were gonna come today, I set up the heat plates so they started warming already, so that they're working and that the temperature is at a good temperature. The room, if you're using heat plates, does have to be at 60 degrees Fahrenheit. Otherwise, it doesn't give adequate enough heat. You want it so that it's just hovering right over their backs, just like a mother hen. People do use heat lamps, and actually when you get chicks in the mail, they do want you to use heat lamps the first couple days because of the heat that it does produce. I do prefer just using these plates, and I haven't had an issue. There's less stress to the birds. They're able to escape the heat, go under it. You just have to train them, and then they don't have to worry about light, because if you have it too bright, like if you have a white light instead of a red light, they do eventually start pecking at each other and pulling out the feathers. This way, they just have the natural light that comes through the window, so they already are developing a sleeping, eating, drinking schedule. Yeah, and make sure you do use pine shavings because cedar is toxic to chickens, so these are pine. I actually do have smaller ones that I'm going to switch out and put in here. These are a little big. These are little babies, but yeah, they're happy. They're drinking. The other thing I wanted to mention is that when you get new chicks, for the first couple hours, give them electrolytes. Don't give them food, just give them some electrolytes. It gets them re-energized, rehydrated. Any amount of travel from the store to your house, airplane to your house is stressful on a little baby that had just been hatched and dried. So this is what I recommend you can do. It's your way though. And then after a couple hours, I do introduce food, and then you switch out the electrolyte per recommendation on here, so you don't keep it, like if they don't finish it, which unless you have a lot of little chicks, they won't in a day, for the first couple days, so switch it and put in the fresh water. All right, follow us on our chick journey and like and subscribe for more. Bye.